Electric Studios Network.
No oxygen, I'm losing wind. I can't stay afloat for too long, I'm panicking, heart racing. Baby, why did you go? Cause I'm running out of time, so throw out the line. Why would you leave me so cold? Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? Cause I'm drowning, I need your love.
I'm drunk, baby, come and save me.
Come and save me.
I'm drunk, baby, come and save me.
Come and save me.
I'm drunk, baby, come and save me.
Come and save me.
I'm drunk, baby, come and save me.
Baby, I'm dipping below. My body's so cold. I'm starting to suffocate. Can't go out this way. Cause I'm running out of time, so throw out the line. Why would you leave me so cold? Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. I'm running out of time, so throw out the line. I'm running out of time, so throw out the line. Cause I'm drowning, girl, I'm drowning. I need your love. Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? So can you save me, can you save me, can you save me? Cause I'm drowning, I need your love. Talk it out. Talk it out.
What's on your mind?
Talk it out.
Do you have some time?
Talk it out.
I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show.
Talk it out.
What's on your mind?
Talk it out.
Do you have some time?
Talk it out.
I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show.
Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent, or if you're in spent, things don't make no sense. And life getting too tense. Put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This show's a fine taste with design by Grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
What's on your mind?
Talk it out.
Do you have some time?
Talk it out.
I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show.
Talk it out.
What's on your mind?
Talk it out.
Do you have some time?
Talk it out.
I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk Out Show. Talk it out.
Oh, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another night of Talk It Out Radio. I'm your host, Grace the Stallion, and my girl up here, Tiffany Monet in the building. On this rainy, beautiful night, we are up here bringing you guys another awesome show like we do every single Sunday. So you guys know you should be listening and watching us live, not just listening, okay?
Watching.
Download those DSNBX apps from your smartphone, because I know all y'all got smartphones. So download them from your smartphone, and you can watch us beautiful ladies up here right now, live, okay? As well as hear our voices. Download those DSNBX apps. We got a great show tonight.
We do.
We are doing love and R&B.
I know.
Love and, I mean, it goes together, right? R&B.
Love and R&B,
Rhythm
right?
and blues. It makes sense. Love and R&B. So we have some great artists in the building. Ladies, you're in for a treat tonight. We have two awesome, great artists in the building tonight. Mr. Vin KEATIN has returned.
If you want to see eye candy, I should turn on.
Let me
For all the single women,
all
they
you
should
ladies,
watch.
you definitely better tune in. Vin KEATIN will be up here live. He's gonna sing with his beauty. I could just hear him sing all night. He doesn't have to talk. He could just sing all night for me. I don't know about you guys, but we support Vin KEATIN all the time on Talk It Out Radio. So I love when he comes to the studio to bless us with his voice. And then we have another new artist coming in. Tay Bell is a new artist, and he's also R&B. Very handsome brother, and he's going to be joining us as well. You ladies, I'm glad we got this fan.
Right.
Shout out to Rat Pack Radio for leaving us their
here.
fan.
I know.
Definitely need this fan tonight because it's going to be caliente.
Hot.
Okay? Definitely hot. And we have a special guest calling in. She's an author, Miss Sam. She's the author of How to Control the D. Y'all heard me, right?
Yeah, that
ladies,
was a good book.
How to Control the D.
Right.
She's going to talk to us about her book. And all the great advice in her book. I've read some of it, and she gives some really good advice.
Really
so
good.
I'm interested in talking to her live and hearing some questions.
Did you have
I got
some
for
like
her.
ooh moments? Because it was some moments I was like,
oh yeah, she's. I mean, my thing is, you got to do so much for these men.
hello.
You
But
gotta damn
what
near
about
do
what they
backflips.
doing for us?
That's one of my questions.
Hello.
I'm like, you got all this that we got to do. What the hell they got to do? If I'm gonna be touching my toes and making shit
Yes.
clap, I want to know
know.
what they got to do. No, I'm just saying.
I know in the book it was a lot of ooh moments that like, you know, even though I'm in a relationship, I was like,
She's
shit,
definitely
I gotta
real.
do this and this
Yeah.
and that and this and that. And
She
like,
talks about it all. So we're
Yeah.
very interested in talking to Sam about her book, How to Control the D, ladies. I love the title alone.
Right.
It catches you.
How to
so she
control.
definitely, it's going to be a great show talking to her. And then we're going to discuss our hot topic tonight. How young is
It's
too
too
young?
young.
Y'all know what's going on with R. Kelly again. He's dating some 19-year-old.
49 years old.
I don't want to hear that's legal. He's like 80.
No.
But anyway, he's dating a 19-year-old. When it comes to love, how young is too young? So we I hear people in the background, age ain't nothing but a number.
No.
You see, guys always feel that way. Age ain't nothing but a number.
That's
but
just like with the topic. It was like it was a lot of backlash with him, but then they was talking about like Hugh Hefner. You know, he was 60 back in the days, fucking around with 18-year-olds and
yes. It's always like that for men. They can do that. But what
we do
60-year-old woman is dating an 18-year-old man?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
No, that's
But they
called
don't even get
desperate.
him that young. Exactly.
No,
That's
no,
desperate. I mean, I can see
18-year-old.
60 and maybe 50 or 40.
right, but
for her to
not
be
19 and 49 going on 50.
That is like way too old. So we're going to definitely talk it out. I want to hear you guys' opinion as usual. Call in 718-239-9200. Again, 718-239-9200. Download those apps, DSNBX. We are live. Go to TuneIn and DSNBX. You can go to the website and watch us, guys. There's so many ways to tune in. So there's no excuses. I don't want to hear that. Power's on. I don't give a damn. Talking about radio.
Oh, don't
is
talk
on.
about Power. That blew my
I haven't watched it yet.
It's not even on demand, so people had to wait till 9 o'clock.
Oh God.
So whatever.
I don't want to
We'll make
hear
it good.
Love and R&B. I want you guys to make sure you hear that. Love and R. It's gonna be some baby making tonight.
I think we have our caller.
It's gonna be some baby to making tonight. So we have our caller who is ready to talk to us. So we're gonna just take a quick break, get our caller online, and we'll be right back.
Talk it out. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Out Show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out Show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need the vent. Or if your rent spent, things don't make no sense. And life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick in the waist, don't let him in the waist. This show's a fine taste with design by Grace. And we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out Show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out Show. Talk it out.
Hey, we are back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out Radio with me, your host, Grace the Stallion, and my girl, Tiffany Monet.
What's up? What's
It
up?
is Love and R&B night, and as I told you guys, we have our guest on the line, Miss Sam, calling in and joining us. She's the author of the book, How to Control the D. So let's welcome Miss Sam to Talk It Out Radio. Good evening. How are you? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
Yes, I can now. Speak up just a little bit more.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm just dandy. How are you?
Oh my God, her voice is just so pretty and angelic. It doesn't even sound like she come up with a title like that. I like it. Well, please introduce yourself to everyone. I already gave them a little bit about you, but you give them a little bit about you.
Well, my name is Sam, and I wrote the book called How to Control the D. I'm also a nurse, and I like writing, and I have a blog on relationships, and that's how the book came about.
Ah, so I read that you're a blogger. You've been blogging for some years now.
Long time, yes, quite a few years.
Okay, and so blogging turned into writing this book, because I've been reading this book, honey, and I'm like, you got me blown away with some things. I have lots of questions.
Okay, that's good.
She said that's good. Well, first of all, tell us, what prompted you to write a book like this?
Well, the blog definitely, but also men actually asked me to write the book, believe it or not.
Men?
So I took their advice and I wrote the book.
So the men told you to write this, or you just felt like based on your experiences, you're going to write this book?
No, the men actually told me to do it for quite some time, a couple of years, and I was initially afraid of, offending women.
Wow.
And then I just said, you know what, it's really a book to help, so I just fussed it up and I wrote the book.
Nice. Yeah, I like how you first introduced your readers to who you were and why you were doing this in the beginning of your book. Tell us why you felt that was so important to place that in your book, especially in the beginning.
You're talking about where I talk about why I wrote the book?
Right. All your reasons
of
why.
I thought it was important because I wanted it, first of all, I wanted the book to have the feel of a friend talking to a friend.
Okay.
So that's what I was looking for, to be a friend. And also, I thought it was important for the reader to understand the beginning of the book and why I felt I needed to write the book and how it came about. I think people always, women especially, usually question, well, why did this person write this book? Especially if it's an author that they're not familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So I like how you were very explanatory in this book. You explained pretty much your reasoning for everything. You explained, how this book is, you told who the book was for, first of all. Right. It's not for anybody who is not dating or not in a relationship. You're assuming that they have a good man. But even with having a good man and taking all their advice, so you feel like that would really help secure a relationship?
Definitely, I think so. But, this is, of course, most of the feedback so far has come from men themselves, and the men have said, that if women were to implement some of the things in the book, that the world would be a better place. That is verbatim from
Really?
God.
Really?
Yes.
So that they're saying that if we implemented these things, they wouldn't cheat or they would be better men, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Straight.
That's what they
I don't
said.
believe that.
I don't believe that either. Like, I really don't. I feel like you can do pretty much everything a man wants,
and he will still cheat.
yeah,
somehow.
he will still.
Some of them, yes. I think some men will just be cheaters, and then there are some men who will be faithful.
Right.
It's always going to be there.
Right. Now, I saw you wrote in your book, you was explaining how you women feel like you advocate more for men than you do for women.
Mm-hmm.
Now, explain that a little bit more, because you say your excuse for it is that you have brothers, but you're also a woman first. So how does that work? Who do you advocate more for?
I definitely advocate for men because I have my father who I love. I have my brothers. I have 3 brothers. I'm very, very close with them.
Wow.
And, I see some of the things.
He's clapping.
What? I'm sorry?
Well, you got the women in here like,
Why
what?
are you advocating
The
for
men are
though?
clapping. The women are
What
like,
about
what?
us?
Why? You know why? Because they don't have enough people advocating for them. That's why.
Oh, we don't have.
Well, they don't have people advocating because they don't leave a good reason for us to advocate
Right.
for them.
Oh.
Oh. She's like, no.
She's all for the guys. Like, yeah.
I
Well,
am for the guys.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I never know Arthur for the guys.
But yeah, she's absolutely. I mean, in a way, you have to be fair. You have to look
Right.
at both sides because women are guilty of doing things as
Right.
well. But
Right.
a lot of it is a reaction to what the men has done.
So,
Well, that's true. That's true.
So
say,
it's
I have a question. I remember from your rule number 7, where you say, like, if a guy that you like disappears often and without reason, he is no longer, looking, hooking up, that you should not get involved with him.
Wow.
So why do you think that women may continue to chase a man once he disappears? Because you know women, how they are. Like, you could be liking somebody, he may not call you for a while, and
He'll
for
say
some
it's
reason,
work.
right? And
He's
for
just
some reason,
busy.
we'll still continue to, chase them. So
You know why? Because we have a little bit of what men have, which is we like to chase. Some of us. Some of
Wow.
us will take the cue and say, you know what, this guy's interested. Some of us like to chase, and some of us need to be brutally told, no, I'm not interested.
That is
that
very
is
true.
cold. It's true, but it's.
But they're not honest. She's right. It's true. Some guys will do that. They'll pop in and have a
Pop
great
out.
time, and then you don't see them for like days or weeks, and it's
And we still always
I'm like, you
chase
got
them.
a wife and some kids hiding somewhere, and that's usually what it is. So yeah, it's true. Like nobody is that busy where you don't have no time like that. So
Right.
exactly. I'm glad she agrees with the woman. So are you married? Number one, are you married? And I know a lot of questions people were having when it came to this book. They were asking like, well, is she married?
Is she
And
a
if she
relationship
is,
expert?
does she practice what she preaches?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not married, but I am involved in a serious relationship. And yes,
Okay.
everything that's in my book, I've either done it, and I still do it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so it's obviously working because you're still in that relationship. So it's obviously.
It worked.
How does he feel? How did he feel when you wrote this book? What did he say?
He liked the book, actually. He was not, this person is someone new in my life. And we were not dating when he read the book, but he really liked the book.
Nice. Well, some people may think, I'll just play a little devil advocate, but some women may think, well, what about the men? Women have to do all these things. We got to do all this to keep our men, pretty much do a magic trick in the bedroom. And what do they do for us? Like, how do we know they deserve it? If we're doing these things and they don't deserve it, do we still do it? I mean,
Absolutely not. This is only for men, as I wrote in the book, that this is only for a man who you believe is deserving. If he's not, then you shouldn't do it. And don't worry, their time is coming, because I got a book for them, too.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Very nice. So you have a other side to this. It's going to be a
Yes,
men.
I do.
Okay, so you got to give us a little bit of tips of what's going to be in this book for the men.
Well, this book is the first book in a 3-part series. So this is How to Control Disease, and the next book is about online dating. That one is called The Absolute Terror and Nightmare of Online Dating. And then the next book is called The Good Guy Guide. So this is where I get in on the men and tell them, okay, look, this is where you're messing up. This is what you need to do.
That's
Right.
good.
Okay, now I'm
Now
with
she's
it.
getting to
Okay.
a good
So she had to get the
topics.
women in check first, and then
the
the men. I got you. So you stated that you have 3 brothers. Tell us what you've learned from them the most, that's helped you the most in this book.
What I learned from them mostly is don't beat around the bush. A man is not a mind reader. Tell him exactly what you want.
That's true.
Okay. That is very true. How important is that? Because honesty is important, but how important is that? I mean, did you feel like that was one of the big things in your relationships, or things that you encountered is just not telling the truth?
It was, and it wasn't necessarily telling the truth, but it was, I used to have this thing where I would feel like my partner knows me. He should know what I want. He should know how I feel. And that's not necessarily always true.
That is correct.
So sometimes you do have to be vocal about what your needs and your wants are, because the other person may not always be able to anticipate how you're feeling.
Nice.
Yeah. See, I agree with her because I'm in a relationship, and it's some things I'm like, yeah, you can't. So I feel like sometimes a guy's not gonna know everything, and sometimes you do have to be vocal about it. So I will definitely agree.
Please, he better be a psychic.
No.
He need to figure it out.
Some guys are not gonna figure it. No, I don't believe that.
Know my temper.
No, they're not gonna. They can't read our minds all the time. So I feel like sometimes you should.
Exactly. Like she said, we're not from the same planet. It's obvious. We're not from the same planet. We can't expect them to be as smart as we are. Right. So sometimes we gotta break it down in layman's terms for the guys.
You know what? And then I love that she wrote how that women, you should like stand in the mirror naked just to love yourself. Because you know why? A lot of women.
I do that every day.
Okay, right. And this is why I used to tell people I would never have a roommate because I know how I am. I like my mirrors. I love to just stand in there.
Too.
And some women really don't. Like they'll look at themselves and feel real uncomfortable. But I feel like if you do look at yourself, then no one can tell you nothing.
I'll be all in that mirror.
I know. See, we can say we do, but not everybody has done so. Everybody will look at themselves and be like, "Oh, I don't like my."
You better love yourself.
Like she said, you gotta embrace your A cup breast.
Yeah. Even if one is A cup and one is B cup, you better love yourself. The wrinkles and crinkles, every little belly roll.
You gotta love it,
girl. Because if you love it, he gonna love it. I'm telling you, it shows.
That's right. But some guys.
What?
They may not like the wrinkles and.
Well, then they shouldn't get with you. Go get with a girl with a flat tummy. Right. I mean, you got options.
Right. We know this.
Speaking of options, another thing she was stating about how social media. Guys have so many options, and the website and, social media and these apps, they give them so much more choices, which makes it kind of hard. It makes it hard. It makes us have to work harder. All the things she said in the book to do, we have to do those things and in some, because again, we have so much more to compete with now. What is your opinion on that, Sam?
Yes.
You agree, because I saw her wrote that. I was like, I say that all the time. Social media makes it so much harder for guys to be faithful. It makes it so much, even the good ones. You say make sure you have a good guy. Good guys go bad too. It takes
them, but you have to just
trust
on the right. You do have to have a lot of trust, because of course you're gonna see like emojis and all that nonsense, because that's so annoying. But it's up to him. Like delete it and keep it moving. Like, because girls out here.
Yeah, sometimes it's not that easy for guys, though.
It's not.
It's not. They get it from everywhere. But we have a topic going on tonight, Sam. And, I don't know if you heard about the R. Kelly thing going on, but our topic is how young is too young? And since you're giving love advice, tell us, in your opinion, for a man, how young is too young when he's dating for a woman?
Oh, boy. I think it really depends. I mean, okay, let's work with an age. Let's say the guy is 35 years old. I think he should probably keep it within a 5-year range. And that age.
I agree.
Because if somebody is,
that's me. I'm like in a 6-year range.
They're a very different mindset. When you're in your 20s, you're usually very career focused. And, you have different goals than when you're in your mid to late 30s.
Absolutely. So do you think that someone in their 40s or 50s have something in common with a 19, 20, 25-year-old?
No. She just a baby herself. I think they can have
some things in common, sure. But I also think the things that they have in common, will they work in a relationship, and are they enough to sustain the relationship?
Right. And
because
that's the big question.
A 19-year-old is not thinking about retirement funds and IRAs. They're not thinking about that kind of thing.
Right.
This particular 19-year-old, she's probably just thinking like, this is R. Kelly. you know,
He's famous.
His money looking right, and you know, he's known
her
for like
way
baby making music and probably know how to put it down. So
This is her way out, maybe.
Right. Well, you know, this 19-year-old, in this particular situation, since they're talking about a celebrity, who knows what's on her mind?
Right. Well, but a celebrity, but there's so many everyday men that are doing it. I mean, my stepdad is like 53, and his new wife, his third wife, is 29.
God bless. So your stepmother is 20 around. You're older than your
I'm older than her. And they have 2 kids together, and I'm older than her, and I think it's crazy. What do you have in common with him?
29.
And he's 53. Like, that is a huge difference. You understand?
That's crazy.
Because what's going to happen when he's 70?
Happen when he's 70. Look what's happening now. He's on dialysis every night.
Oh, wow. That's a
Come
lot.
on. So it's happening with everyday guys too. But I guess she saw money. You know, he had money, and that was her way out. So that.
Did you tell your father? Like, how did you feel? He still didn't listen.
Please, none of his kids were liking it. None of us. We're all like pretty much older than her. It's crazy. So, but guys do it all the time.
Daddy was trying to get his groove back.
Yeah,
That's what it
I was younger and I liked older guys. I was like 20 and I would like 40-year-old men, and it's
So
true.
you'd probably seen it from your father. So,
But I was mature, but even with me being mature, I still, like she said, I wasn't on the same level. Like, I wasn't thinking the way they were thinking buying houses. I'm thinking about my nice apartment. You understand?
Right.
So it was totally different. So I totally
I agree with her because mine's is 6 years. Because me and my guy, we're 6 years. I always say I can't get with nobody that's like close to my mom's age. Hell no. Like, I'm sorry. Because I feel like you could probably look at my mother. Because my mother's a beautiful woman. Like, and be like, oh, we probably got some things in common. No,
I think
keep
that
it
stems from
6.
something. I think people who like some people younger a whole lot
Right,
younger than
and
them,
I always say I'm
think
gonna
it's
be
a
with an older
problem.
man,
and even
but
vice
not
versa.
older.
Young girls who like a lot older men, I think something it comes from somewhere from when they were younger. So that's a little bit. I think our Kelly got some unanswered.
But R. Kelly always had a thing with age. You seen he was with Aaliyah,
Right.
Did.
Right.
and then you know.
I was jamming to her all day. But let's get back to Miss Sam. Please, before you go, let everybody know how they can get a copy of your book, How to Control the D.
They can go to the website, which is called goodgirlguidebook.com, and we are also on Facebook and Instagram as Control the D. Just the letter D. Control the D. That's it.
Nice. And when can we expect the men's version to this?
It's going to come out probably sometime in November.
Okay. I am looking forward to that because I want to hear the other side of things.
And I love her exercises. Yeah, exercises are really good to
Yes.
like do, like right.
Oh,
And
yeah, I wanna
her
try some of
exercises.
those.
Right, I was
Do
like,
they
oh, I
work?
could do them.
You think you could try?
I could
with
try
the
some of
Kegels?
them.
The Kegels?
No, she has like
I
good
know how to do
exercise.
Kegels. Thank you very much.
Especially like for people.
He's like, that's how you control the D. Do some Kegels.
Especially the one she was like, if he has an office, you know, you should dress up and go.
Of course,
I feel like you should do
that.
it. Always
Yeah.
do stuff like if he has a private office, you should spice it up.
You sure
Trench
should.
coat.
Sure, right up
high
to the
heels.
job. Hey, honey.
Hello.
Hey,
My mother
boo.
always told me about that.
You hungry yet? We got some sushi in the office. Let's get it. I know that's right. It has been great talking to you, Sam. Thank you again for joining us. Your book is awesome. You guys go get a copy of How to Control the D. Miss Sam is awesome. And you have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
I like her voice.
Awesome. I
Thank
know she
you.
does
You
not
too.
sound like that she wrote these words. If you guys read this book, she does not sound like these words came from her. She sounds so sweet. So thank you again, Sam. You guys get a copy of How to Control
Thank
the
you
D.
for having me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
We
Take care.
got some music by Vin Keaton coming up. You guys don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right up. Keep it sizzling with Mr. Vin Keaton. Don't go anywhere.
All my niggas really ballin', ballin' on them bitches looking like a light show. Tell that bitch to bring some pennies and the extra too, but she gon' spend the night though. Presidential rollie on my wrist is 60 bands, but ain't got no ice though. Matching pinky rings on my finger, one in yellow, other one in white gold. $1,700 on a pair of jeans, but that shit is light though. Niggas spending all this money, smoking good weed, taking all them flights though. All my niggas got the cream, pull up extra clean, it's gon' be a nice show. I got 2 bitches in my room, I can make the choice, I think I'm on pipe both. All of my niggas like brothers, we fuck on your sisters and mothers. Niggas is mad at hold grudges. Niggas pop shit but won't touch us. They want the spot who won't budge us. Spend 450 on a wallet, my nigga. This shit ain't never hold no dollars, my nigga. Your bitch see the fit wanna holler, my nigga. It's lipstick stains on my collar, my nigga. Shopping, copping, never browsing, my nigga. It's Gucci prints with the flowers, my nigga. Smoke sour diesel by the hour, my nigga. You want the product, come and holler, my nigga. Got it one pot of your nose. I pour the 4 with the woes. Post up and roll up a O. Ball like a nigga supposed to. My money long as a soul shoe. All my niggas really ballin', ballin' on them bitches looking like a light show. Tell that bitch to bring some pennies in the ass too, but she gon' spend the night though. Presidential rollie on my wrist, 60 bands, but ain't got no ice though. Matching pinky rings on my finger, one in yellow, other one in white gold. $1,700 on a pair of jeans, but that shit is light though. Niggas spending all this money, smoking good weed, taking all them flights though. All my niggas got the cream, pull up extra clean, it's gon' be a nice show. I got 2 bitches in my room, I can make the choice, I think I'm on pipe. Piece of my jealous straight jacket, I'm psycho. But me with the zippers, I might go. The way how I move with the bricks on the strip, got the fiends calling me Billie Jean. Stay with the tilt like the lean and tout. Stay with the pack of the green and south. Stay with the strap even in the shout. Been had the money, the power, respect. All the diamonds, they shining, they cover my neck. If you ask, try to reach, then you're meeting your death. Hit his ass with the Uzi to tell me to tech. Keep the work up on the countertop. I got my pockets flooded with all kind of nuts. You niggas say you're on, but you're kinda hot. I get that bitch that she tryna tie the knot. But a nigga too young for marriage. Bust that bullet like a savage. I'm tryna travel the Atlas. All about my carrots and cabbage. Couple of bricks in the mattress. Man, I'm smoking loud and I'm sipping lean. Spend a couple bands on a pair of jeans. When I'm coming through, you better see. You gon' see my face on your TV screen like, all my niggas really ballin', ballin' on them bitches looking like a light show. Tell that bitch to bring some pennies in the ass too, but she gon' spend the night though. Presidential rollie on my wrist, 60 bands, but ain't got no ice though. Matching pinky rings on my finger, one in yellow, other one in white gold. $1,700 on a pair of jeans, but that shit is light though. Niggas spending all this money, smoking good weed, taking all them flights though. All my niggas got the cream, pull up extra clean, it's gon' be a nice show. I got 2 bitches in my room, I can make the choice, I think I'm on pipe both.
I just bought a new house with an escalator. Sitting on top of the money. It's clouds to the sky so high from a mile I can see a hater. Worry about yourself cause a young boy flexing. I'm teaching class for my swag, better hurry up cause the class tight full, I know you got questions. Wait, I'm too busy, I'm getting this money. You niggas wasting my time, another dollar for these lines. No matter how many classes you have, you haters will never steal my swag. Is this swag for the real niggas? Yeah, your girl told me you was a bitch nigga. Always pillow talking, crying, see your bitch nigga. Praying to the sky like God, oh, I ask some questions like why he always pulling up with the baddest shit to the club? Why not? Then sliding off with another chick, why he being stingy, what's up? And I know that ain't his money, he be throwing up with them strippers. Like he ain't gotta pay rent. I tell him like this, boy, I'm just flexing. Tell him what you doing, I'm just flexing. Tell him what you doing, boy, I'm just flexing. Tell him what we doing, hater, I'm just flexing. I got 4 different watches, gold all in my chain, umbrellas in different colors every time I make it rain. Oh, you mad cause I'm getting it? I don't check the price when I get it. I'm flying by while you switching lanes. Boy, I'm just flexing. Boy, I'm just flexing. Tell them what you doing, I'm just flexing. Tell them what you doing, boy, I'm just flexing. Tell them what we doing, hater, I'm just flexing.
Let them borrow my shit for a long time. That new style that they rock, yeah, that's all mine. Act like they never watch, yeah, they all lying. Go ahead and catch up, I swear they all try. Switch it up like your favorite superheroes. Look stick when I came through with them widows. Gold chains and big gauges in their earlobes. Fuck you looking at, that's my cousin Kilo. Gotta keep my shades on the way I palm trees, them racial. Can't even see you bitch ass. Took enough notes, you owe me his business. meant to match my mood. Fuck around and change my hair just to match my shoes. You bitches hate me cause I had to. Never had a real reason, now yeah, I have to.
Tell them what you doing,
Bitch, I'm just flexing.
Tell them what you doing.
Hit it, I'm just flexing. What?
Tell them what we doing.
I'm just flexing. Keep a few gold things on my fingers. This chick is broke while you bring her. Shorty is a stranger, unfamiliar with the game, acting strange. She unstable, hungry, let her starve, no crumbs on the table. I ain't the crutch or your plate, boo. You're just a little lazy, nothing to relate to. Bet you won't eat all for me. If the DJ acting funny, then we gon' leave. Pimpin' in the lot till we on E. One time for the maestro, please. Saw the keys to the city, so I snatched it up. Lead and take over, make your whole block rap shit up. Ain't seen it come and got flex, cause I mosh it up. Not a killer, but don't push me, I'll smack her.
Tell them what you doing. I'm just flexing. Tell them what you doing.
Bitch, I'm just flexing.
Tell them what we doing.
Get it, I'm just flexing. Boy,
Boy, I'm just flexing.
And when was the last time that they heard you say, darling, oh best friend, I love you, the one for whom you'd give your very life, could be taken in the twinkling of an eye. Through your tears you'd ask, why did you go, knowing you didn't always show just how much you love them so.
Sometimes you feel it though you never say it. Like tomorrow guaranteed, but some never make it. Wish I could tell grandmama I love her one more time. Wish she was here so I could kiss her face one more time. I love you as a reminder. Couldn't remember me once, she got Alzheimer's. So I promised myself that I'ma live for the ones I love. And every time I see them, I'ma tell them it's love. See, life is pain, but love is healing. These 3 words are simple, but more than a feeling. But you feel it when it's said, grandmama reached in a purse on a deathbed. My best friend hustling, I beg him to stop, cause I don't wanna see us like taken by gunshots. Then I gotta explain to his babies that if he was alive, he would say, make sure you hug your sons and kiss your daughters, cause love is the first thing on life's orders. We spend time beefing and arguing, but these 3 words are too many close friends holding grudges. Ain't spoken years over damn near nothing. So I ask what's really real. Your ego keep you from showing everything you really feel. And truthfully it's ass backwards, cause if they died today you'd be crying over the casket. I know you can't squash everything overnight, but if you got love then you gotta give it life. Can't live life bitter forever. Big homie love his baby mama, know they ain't together. She wanna keep bringing up the stormy weather, but these 3 words could make it all better. And you can see it in the baby's eyes. They know it's love, but something she'd rather deny. Foolish pride to blind you to your true feelings and destroy everything that love started building. Saying I love you is worth $1 million. If there's no love, then life ain't worth living. True love can make a man wise, cause sex without love is just exercise. And some say that love is a word. The homie Quan told me that love is a verb. Not just words, but an action. Stevie said make love happen. I grew up with some homies that got grimy ways. I still got love, so I stay away. And people say you changed, but it's growing up. They fail to see that life is about more than us. The children showing me the right love, the type of joy that I never felt in a nightclub. And they don't care what I'm buying or I'm spending. They telling me they love me cause I'm right there with them. These 3 words, I love you. Stevie Wonder, it's inspiration. Jimmy Dukes, 5,000.
back. You guys are listening to Talk It Out Radio with your host, Grace the Stallion and Tiffany Monet.
Hey.
And like I just told you guys, we got Vin Keatin in the studio.
I know.
You ladies are in for a treat. He is going to perform for us and warm it on up live with a song. And then he's going to come over here and talk it out with us.
We have a lot of questions for him.
Oh, do we?
Since we R&B tonight. We always have the rap, so now we switched it up to R&B.
R&B. So
you guys my voice on R&B.
Well, she's trying to get sexy with it too, just because we got Vin Keatin in the building. Ladies, get ready. Gentlemen, get ready. Mr. Vin Keatin, it's all yours.
Woo.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Let me talk to you. I know. Yeah, yeah. I can see the tear stains on your face. A heart that's been replaced. No more love. Just disappointment and pain. Oh, you've been knocked down to the ground, and your trust is in the lost and found. Just want God to send that one, make you believe in love again. Come here, come here. The past is in the past. Hold my hand. You gotta forgive to move on from it all, bring it all to me. I promise I treat you like a queen. Look in my eyes, see that I'm real. I'm real. Yeah. Love, love, love. I know, yeah, yeah. I know that I know what to do with that love. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Erase your fears, only good tears. I'm here, and I know what to do with that love. Say you done closed the shop. Ain't nobody getting what you got, no, no. You believe every man's got an agenda and some out there to answer, but some out here looking for love, love. Who can you trust? And this cold, cold world beating you down, I just wanna turn your smile around. Oh, come there, bring it on. The past is just the past. Hold my hand. Oh, you gotta forgive to move on. Bring it all to me. I promise I treat you like a queen. Look in my eyes, see that I'm real. I'm real. Love, love, love. I know. Love. I know. Yeah. Erase your fears, only good tears. I'm here, and I know what to do. I know you've been hurt so many times. I know you've been lied to so many times. I ain't gonna feed you a bunch of lies. No, look at my eyes, see that I'm real. I'm real. Your mind, body, soul, that's my goal. And I know
Oh, love, love, love. I know. Said I know what to do with that love. Oh, erase your fears, only good tears. I'm here, and I know what to do with that love, that love. Your heart is safe with me, yeah, with that love, that love. Said your heart is safe with me, with that love. Said I know. Oh, erase your fears, only good tears. I'm here, and I know what to do with that love. Thank you.
That was great.
Yes. Ben Keaton on Talk It Out
I wish you could see the text messages I got on my phone. Like, my friends is like, oh, my God, girl.
I know. My text is going off while I'm trying to record. I'm like, get off my phone. Let's give a round of applause one more time for Mr. Ben Keaton. Yes. I told you, ladies, y'all was in for a treat.
You sound really good.
Uh-huh. Talking to you, Mike. Pull it right on up to you. Let's introduce Mr. Ben Keaton. How you feeling?
I feel good.
You feel good?
I'm always feel good coming in.
You sound great. Thank you for
you.
joining us again. Ben Keaton is one of my favorites. We play him all the time here on Talk It Out Radio, so I'm glad to share him with you guys, and you get to hear him live. He, if I was, I would throw him the panties, but
girl, you crazy.
I'm just saying, he definitely got one of them voices. I'm gonna let Tiffany talk, cause I'm still over here trying to cool off from all that serenading he was doing over there.
All right, so my first question is,
okay,
when you're like having sex with women, do you like sing to them? Because when you think about R&B singers,
no,
they get the most booty, don't they?
I think that'd be a little weird.
But some women may be like, sing to me right now.
No, that's never happened. Before, yes, but never happened. During.
No. What you mean never happened?
During, no, but it's happened
like
before.
During. That would be great.
No.
Like you just, you grinding and mixing, you just start harmonizing in her ear. I think she'll come like 10 times.
All right, so then let's flip it. Have you had sexy music? Like just play it and not you singing?
Oh, of myself?
Yes.
I've done it once, and after I was like, that was a little weird.
Hearing your voice?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's because it's me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm hearing myself. I was like, that's a little weird. It is a little. It feels a little weird.
Oh wow, it feels
like
weird
other
hearing
people
yourself.
listening. That's other people telling me, that's different. But me, myself.
So you're not that conceited. You ain't
no,
gotta
I'm not
get
that
off.
conceited at all.
Let me find out.
I'm not.
I would have to hear that. Like. That would be awesome, having somebody sing to you. Wow. You would have to sing to me doing everything. Like, you would have to sing to me while I'm washing dishes.
Voice.
You would have to just sing to me when I'm going to sleep. You have to sing me when I'm taking a shower.
Okay.
When we're arguing, you have to sing to me when I'm arguing. Like, when we argue, you got to sing the argument.
So what his song would be like, Grace, wash the dishes right now.
Yeah, like, bitch, sit your ass down. Like, you got to be able to sing. You can't sing during an argument.
Of course, I think like
that'd
that's
get him
different.
More punishment, like singing.
I wrote one of my probably most songs that people connect to was written from an argument.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tell us about this song.
It's called As Long As We're Together.
Wow.
So at the time, my ex-girlfriend, I was overseas, and I was in Korea, and she was in China, and we was having an argument about the place where I was living. And I'm like, it doesn't matter as long as we're together. Like,
I think it would matter.
You know what I'm saying?
You said it doesn't matter?
So I wrote a song, probably the quickest song I ever wrote in my life. I was like 15 minutes. We hung up, and I was upset, and I just started.
So you recorded it and sent it to her after?
Like I actually sang it to her like a couple months later, and she was crying.
See? That's the downfall of dating somebody that can sing.
Because they're going to sing it.
Because they're going to sing your whole relationship. They're going to make an album out of everything that happens.
But I think, but I would never do it in a way where it's like bad mouthing the woman. Like, because I was raised, I got 3 sisters, 4 aunts. God rest in peace to my Aunt Faye. But so I was raised around women, so it's always to respect women. So I would never do something where I'm like talking to women like bad. Like I couldn't live with myself because my sisters, my mother, they listen to my music.
Okay.
You know, so they would like pull me
So if he
aside.
was talking about like, yeah, I got 3 bitches with me, and all of that, then
They
his
gonna slap
gonna
your
be
ass.
like,
What?
oh, I
Nah.
needed 3 guys, but his is like loving, like.
So opposite of our caller who called in and said that she has 3 brothers and
Yeah.
she advocates for the men. Who you advocate for, the men or the women?
For both, because I'm a
Okay.
man. I'm a man. So when a lot of times women say, well, men ain't shit, I'm like, that's not true. You can't, no, seriously, because women tend to do, they tend to like have a bad situation, and then now every dude is nothing.
Right.
Off of one guy. I've been involved in a situation like that, and you paying
Men do
for
it too.
and you paying for other person's mistakes.
Men
so.
get their heart broken one time.
And that's
Yeah,
it. They
and
just
That's
so.
it, and they shut down. And they treat every chick like a jump off
No,
because
but
they
see,
were hurt.
I was the opposite. My heart was broken, and I went in reverse. I was like, I got to change the way I'm living. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to tell me you're not a player?
No, I'm not.
So you got all
You're
that
not a
voice. You can get the
player,
panties
no.
off by just serenading them, and you trying to tell me you're not a player?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's
No.
what's up.
My
I mean-
DMs right now, they asking, are you single right
Yeah,
now?
yes, I am single.
Vinky
They
is
asking
single.
like, is he? They like, girl, why would you put him singing like that? Ask him if
But
he's
like,
single.
okay, my nephew, right? My nephew is 17, so I'm looking at myself. I need to be an example for him.
Right.
So I couldn't have myself doing all kind of wild stuff, and then I'm basically teaching him to do the same.
So you're the
stuff.
one woman man, not the.
Yeah, I'm more
Okay.
one woman man.
Okay, he says he's the one.
I'm more, no, that's just me. I think it took years for you to find, because I was raised around a lot of cousins and a lot of dudes in the neighborhood, and you think of one way to do stuff, and then I'm a thinker, so I think about things all the time. So I was like,
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay.
Still
So,
young.
yeah, I'm
So
a
I feel like in
thinker.
your 30s, you start to know what you want and all that.
Right.
Because I'm in my 26. Yeah, I am in a relationship, and
Right.
but I feel like guys in their 30s, they should already, be matured. But for some people, they're not.
No,
so.
but like what I found out, is because men and women are different from the standpoint. I think women do mature different. Well, like with us as guys, we take a little longer.
Right.
Like it's not that we're not.
Absolutely.
It's not like we're kids, but it takes a little longer.
That's why age is important. You can't be dating some young guy for a female because they take longer to mature. They
But
do.
see, like my ex-girlfriend, she was 12 years older than me.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. 12 years older than you?
Yeah.
Now, how does that work?
I was 20. I think. I met her when she was 27. When I was 27, she was 39.
Wow.
That's not bad.
How'd
That's
that
not bad.
work?
He's
like,
no, it, for,
I mean,
for the
was
most
there a
part,
big difference in the relationship?
For the most part, it was great. But I think when you start settling down and you start trying to make decisions, then you realize that
There's a difference.
I'm still going up here and they're already here.
Absolutely.
Did she
it is
have
different.
kids? I
No,
thought?
she didn't have kids.
Oh, so then, she probably was like,
Yeah,
let's get it popping for the family, family engagement.
See,
but at that
on
time,
both sides.
no, but at that time, I was in that mindset too. But I was like, you know what, I'm ready, but I'm not ready yet to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you was 27.
Yeah,
so.
I'm ready.
You were young, right?
Yeah,
I'm
his
ready,
3
but,
more
like,
years to his prime.
Yeah.
I'm ready, but I was like, I'm ready, but I'm not ready yet.
Did she teach you anything spectacular in the bedroom? 12 years experience. What was she teaching you? I mean, like, he's like, I didn't learn nothing. No, what did you learn? You had to have learned something. 12 years older.
To listen more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because you gotta listen.
She told you that?
Yeah, because I think
Okay.
I think everybody goes in with their own thought of, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but like to listen more, because you gotta listen. I think communication is key.
It's the most
Communication is
important
key.
thing.
Yeah,
Without
it's
no
key.
communication, your
Exactly.
relationship is.
Yeah.
My friend is texting me
Blah.
telling me that I bash men all the time. I don't. Do
No,
you
I
guys
don't
think
think-
I don't bash
I don't think you
men?
bash 'em.
I am.
Oh, somebody
Now I wouldn't
don't
say you
agree.
bash
We didn't
men.
hear- yeah,
I wouldn't
we
say you
don't.
bash men, but you advocate women. I'm gonna say that.
Thank you. I advocate
Advocate
more
women.
for women because I'm a woman
Yeah,
and I know what men do.
which of course I expect you're a woman, so you should stand up for women.
I should stand up for the women when they deserve it because I'm fair. Because I
Okay.
do call out the females too when they on some ratchetness.
Right.
But I mean, we have the power. Is how I feel. They can't get anything from us if we say no. We have the kitty cat. If we say no, guess
Very
what?
true.
Y'all
It's
gonna be
no.
jerking off tonight. So
Very
we
true.
have that power. So that's why I put a lot of blame on the women
Right.
because we can't do what they don't. They can't do what we don't allow them to do. But I don't bash men because men run the game. We decide if y'all gonna have sex with us. Y'all decide if y'all gonna settle down with us.
But see, that's the issue. Like this whole game thing. Tricks
It's
is
not a
tricks is for
game.
kids. No, honestly, it is. Like it was
I
like
love
we
that
all
cereal.
playing games. So I think honestly, if we were more honest with each other, like truthfully honest, so we both get what we want.
Okay, well, a lot of people do not like honesty, but I feel like if you meet a man and he says, "I just want to have sex with you," and that's it,
they don't say that.
Would be
that's
great.
The thing.
But men are not gonna do that. They're gonna fuck with our minds, and then
they don't always
get
say
past
that.
the 3-month stage, and it's like
I had a guy tell me the reason he fluffs is because it's easier. It's just easier. And I'm like, I don't want easy. I want you to be honest. I'd rather respect you more. I might not like what you say. I might have a rebuttal. I might not even agree, but I'm gonna respect you because you were honest.
Yeah.
You might get the draws faster by being honest than lying and acting like you don't want. I'm so serious.
No, it's true.
All the faking is ridiculous.
If he just tells you up front what you want, then it'll be like you'll be like so sexually pleased by him being.
But it's like it's for me because at this point in my life, right, I'm looking for a wife.
Exactly.
Right? I'm looking for a wife. So I'm up front. I'm honest. Well, this is what I want. If this is not what you with, then it's easier to when somebody knows what's going on, they can break.
Now, what woman would not be like, "Ooh, he looking for a wife," all of that?
You'd be surprised.
No,
like,
no.
It's
It is true.
always
It is
the
some,
opposite.
there's some women I'd be like,
It's
"Yeah,
true.
goodbye. I don't want."
No, but
want
like
that.
it's like because I look at it. Honestly, there's a lot of hurt women. Like, no, it
It's
is.
true.
It's so true.
It's a lot of
Woman
hurt-
scorn is
No, it's
a
lot of
dangerous
hurt-
woman.
It's a lot
When
of
a
hurt
woman's
women. So like
fed
when
up.
if you say something and they be like, yo, no, he can't be possibly honest and true. Like a lot of people judge me. I do music, so they like he probably got like 40 girls. And like no, that's not the case. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't have the time for all that.
Yeah.
One.
DMs is lit.
My time is focused on me, like bettering myself as a person, as an artist,
Right.
a brother, a friend, a uncle, whatever. You know, that's my time spent. I couldn't have like 40 women. That's like a job.
He sounds like
It's
no,
true.
it is a job. Having more than one, having one is a job. I don't understand how you
Because you're gonna have to
pleasing more
remember
than
all
one.
of their names. You could be
What?
on the phone with one,
What?
the other line.
You can't be wrong texting
It's like,
people. I mean,
hey.
I've had it all. I've had.
You'll be
wrong
like, "Hey,
texts
Grace," and they'll be like, "Who?"
And the thing is,
It's ridiculous.
when I say that, it's like I'm never bashing anybody because I'm not a judge. I'm not God, so I'm not gonna judge nobody. I'm saying just for me, I can't do that.
That's
Right.
good.
So that's just your personal, like, I just don't get
Yeah.
down like that
Yeah,
type
Takes
of
preference.
guy. And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But those are the ones that have a hard time finding
Finding,
a
right.
decent woman. You'll get the woman that'll just be ratcheted.
No,
dog
because
you
like I
out.
said, women been hurt and they like, look, man, I'm not like you telling me this. I done heard this like 10 times already.
Heard
I
it all
hear that.
before.
We need to have a Talk It Out Radio date night.
You know
We're
what
going
I'm
to do some hookups and matchmaking up here.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta put out some applications. What's your preference? What you want?
I mean, I'm just getting all kind of bashing messages and texts.
Uh-huh.
I deal with a lot of hurt. Who doesn't deal with a lot of hurt? Everybody has hurt
Everybody.
in their
No,
life.
like and the
And
thing
that's
is
what
just
makes
hurt-
you learn from your past and your mistakes and make you better for the next
But
one.
then you
Yeah.
have people who like keep going on from their mistakes and not like picking up from it. They just
Right.
keep doing it, and it's like
And I've learned
should
from
look
my
at the
mistakes.
patterns.
Exactly.
'Cause
And
I-
I'm still learning from my mistakes.
Like in this case, like I look at things and I look at my past relationship. My ex-girlfriend, she never resolved the issues from her past relationships. So that came into this relationship.
Right.
So, you know, that's what happens. Like you bring in stuff. If you bring in baggages to another situation, it's going to poison that situation.
From the very beginning.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to
Been there.
resolve issues. Take time to love yourself.
Been there,
You know,
absolutely.
when you love yourself, then somebody can love.
so.
You know,
If a
love
woman
you.
came to you and said that, you know, she's celibacy before, you know, marriage, how would you feel about that? Could you wait?
I'm on that path. So.
Yeah, see? we
Look, y'all
see? Yeah, I
click.
feel him.
She's
I
the
totally
advocate.
feel him
She's
on
been
that.
fasting and
Yeah,
I
I'm all
totally
for
feel
that.
him because I'm tired of the bull crap.
Uh-oh,
You
we
date
gotta-
somebody, you think that you guys are on a good path, and then it's we're just friends. We're not,
we could
you know, in a
the host
relationship.
and the singer.
You don't have time for that. We're getting
Honestly,
too
man,
old.
like, I'm not like people say, "Oh, you young." I'm like, yeah, I'm 31, but like I'm done with all the meaningless experiences. That's why, like, if you listen to my music, that's what my music is about: love and bringing stuff together.
Right.
Like I use my experiences through life to make music. It's my diary, so to speak. So
Right.
as long as we're together, it's about that relationship. But do with that love is about another feeling. Like after that relationship and a woman, and I'm telling her like how I feel. I've observed you.
Right.
I know you. I've observed you going through these things, and I know that I could treat you right in all those places.
Okay.
Because you deserve it. So.
See,
Grace
Keatin
is
always
like-
talking.
Grace is like, check,
No, we always
check,
go through this.
check.
We're Pisces, so we
Oh,
just
so
think
y'all
alike.
sign
We always be on the same page
Yeah,
when
you
it
know.
It's
comes
always like that
to
when you find
romance.
your sign, but I couldn't be with like another Libra.
Pisces are the best people to be with.
Two Libras
We are
together
very
is like-
understanding.
I
we
agree.
put others before
agree.
ourselves. We're very
Yes.
sensitive, and we treat people the way we want to be
Wait,
treated.
what month is Pisces?
February, March. But really,
February
March
20th to March 20th.
Yeah.
Good night.
March is the real Pisces.
Good
yeah,
night. Yeah,
we treat
bye.
and we're very sensitive.
I don't believe in it. Not all Pisces.
No, they do. They will.
In my past life, single
if you
life,
burn
I had a
us-
Pisces that was horrible.
If you
Disgusting.
burn us, you
horrible.
must have treated him bad.
No, I was a great woman.
We are
I
sweethearts,
treated
honey.
him right.
We're sweethearts. All Pisces are
But hey,
sweethearts.
I found a better one.
But we
so
always
whatever.
in sync when it comes to the relationship talk. But you know, the whole world doesn't think the way
No,
we do.
but
We have
honestly, I
common
think we
sense.
need to have like conversations, like you said, like a group of people, men and
Seriously.
women, and be honest
And
leave
talk
one-
it out.
Yeah, talk it out, leave what's on the table. Because I tell people, and they don't believe me. Like, no,
Right.
really,
Make it clear.
You really okay? You doing all these music, chocolate kisses, and all this kind of stuff, and you single, and you not you
Right.
ain't got all. I'm like, no, because I don't have that time, and that doesn't excite me really, honestly.
Right.
Because like my last relationship really made me think about what I was doing, and all right, what am I looking for? What am I trying to accomplish? Because if I'm going to date a woman that's 39, I should already know she's already thinking the clock is ticking.
Exactly.
That's always like that for
But
And
see,
she's ready.
But that's not what I'm thinking. I'm like,
See,
oh,
he was
she's
27. He
bad.
wasn't ready
I'm
for
like,
that.
she's bad. When I come off the stage,
Wow.
I'm gonna go after it.
Gotcha.
That's my thinking.
Your mindset. So that's why
Yeah.
age is important.
You know. So
You can't go too young because the mindset is totally different.
And then she had friends tell me, like, look at him. Does he look like he wants to have a family? Or he
So
wants
do
to
we
settle
agree
down?
like Aaliyah, age ain't nothing but a number?
No.
Like,
age ain't nothing but a number. No,
He
seriously,
said-
I think age does count to a factor. When it's really big gaps like that,
Yeah.
like 20 plus years, what the heck do you really have to talk about?
But the thing is, you might have people something to talk about. But the thing is, okay, where are you trying to go?
Where can you go?
But this is
like we look at an example with your father and your stepmother. What does he have to?
I don't understand
Where
how
do
that
they gotta
even-
go?
I don't know. Nobody really keeps in touch or talks to them. You know, we hear rumors. My brother's like, yo, she's cheating. She's not faithful.
Oh,
but
man.
you think she really would be? Like, did you really think she would be? She's 20.
Is it awkward
something
like
years.
during like family
I
outing?
don't
Oh, y'all
get
don't do
around
that.
the girl. I've seen her
Oh.
once since they've gotten married, and he moved her here from Jamaica. And since
Wait, so you don't think she was trying to get that visa?
Of course she was.
That green
I mean,
card.
come on. You don't have his pick-me's for no reason. He's like 20 years older than you. He's married. He doesn't even live in Jamaica. He comes to visit. And every time he comes to visit, that's his little...
Oh, your father lives in Jamaica?
He's Jamaican. He doesn't
Oh,
live
okay.
there. He,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
we have
He
houses
visits,
there. And,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, okay.
So he goes to check on things and check on things literally. And, 10 years later, we find out he got 2 kids with this girl. And all of a sudden, he's marrying her and moving her here. So, there goes that. But nobody really likes it. Nobody talks about it. We don't see them. We're around them. I wish I would. She's so scared of me. It's not even funny. The girl won't even look at me. It's crazy, but
Because your personality, you'd probably be like, what?
I don't have no beef with the girl, but I don't really feel
But
fond of the whole
honestly, it goes back to communication. It really does.
communication. What's there to talk about?
No, I'm saying like just like men and women, we don't communicate really. Honestly.
I agree. I think men need to be clear in their motives. You can't say that you don't want a relationship. We're just kicking it, but you're doing things that a relationship like.
Right.
You can't, play hubby and then say you're not hubby. You're just friends. You're just kicking it. That's miscommunication. Your words have to back up your
But the thing is
actions.
also with women, what women need to do is not. A zebra doesn't change the stripes. Right?
Absolutely.
You can't like try to make somebody change. Somebody has to say to themselves, "I want to change."
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I'm not gonna say all women. Some women they go in with that idea, and
That
then
you could change
And
a
then the
man?
dude's like, "Yo, you knew what this
But
was."
that's where I say where it comes to men having the power with relationships. When you go into a relationship, it's the men who decide. Women are always mostly ready for a relationship.
It's trying
the
to get
guy
the
that's
man
like,
on board.
right, we're trying to get the man on board. And the women, it's the men with sex. We have that power. It's you guys trying to get us to give the cootie cat. So we both have a power that each person wants. You got to find a way to have a happy medium. Like, yeah, you want my kitty cat, give me a ring. No, that's why it's like no sex till marriage, because everybody wants what they want, but nobody wants to give what the other
See,
person
the
wants
sex
to
before
give.
marriage is like, I don't know. That's not my plan.
She said it's
I
not my
just-
plan.
I just never was like into that. Like, I feel like you should want to be able to test drive it, see how it is, not like wait till y'all married and then shit is like blah blah and it's
No,
like
but, okay,
what?
but it's crazy though. But see, because that's the same thing. Like along this walk I've been on, a lot of people like yo, bro, I don't know if no chick gonna want no whack thing. Like you've been out the game for a minute. Like and I was like, and I was thinking the same thing. And I was sitting with one of my musical mentor, who's also my producer, he's like, honestly, man, God designs each person as a gift. That you will find that woman, y'all will fit each other like a puzzle piece.
Like
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's what your thinking is.
All right, so let's give a scenario. So you engaged to your woman, y'all get married, and then she does not know how to do a lot of things that you may like. So it's like you ready to like teach her and.
I think both. I think both of us going. You need that's the epitome of communication right there. You're gonna have to communicate.
And I think when you're in love, sex is great.
Grace, you
you're
teaching?
In love. What?
You teaching? Move it to the left, move it to the right.
Like, you got jokes. I think when you're in love, sex is great because you're in love and you have those feelings for each other. So even when he's not performing to the best that you want him to be, it's still great because you love this person. So you're able to show him and teach him over time, you know, what you like. So it can kind of work. I don't.
So you guys are the advocates like for Ciara and Russell Wilson. Y'all guys are trying to be.
I think that
to be
because
able to do
honestly,
that.
you know what it is? I read a book, The Weight, with Devon Franklin and Megan Good.
I heard that's a good book.
It's a great book.
Because they did celibacy.
They did the same thing.
Great
I'm
book.
telling you, it was a trend that's going around.
So
it's catchy.
I've realized, right, with me being more focused on being a better person, being the best artist I can be, and not that I've been able to accomplish more. My thoughts are more clear.
Right.
I know what the message is. There's no agenda.
Right.
Like there's no like motive. Like my motive, really, what I'm making music for is the love. You know, to bring back soul, to bring back the feeling. You know.
Okay.
But it's not like the agenda for me to put this out. So this will excite these people, so they will jump on me. That's not the, you know what I'm saying.
He's
like,
humble with it.
No,
he's
like
humble with it.
It's because it's crazy. My musical mentor said, like, for men, we have three stuff that could bring us down. It's drugs, money, and women.
Of course.
So if you like, and too much of anything is like
not good.
It's an addiction, right? So he's like, you gotta, and they will always come from men of color, because that's the things that they'll try to prey on us with. So he always like, you know, you keep your focus, because I'm not gonna lie, there's some really what you call beautiful flowers around.
Right.
And a room is never dull when it's full of beautiful flowers, men and women.
Right.
So whenever you walk into a room and it's women, it's like an energy you could feel. Like, I don't need to know, like, if I meet a woman, I could feel the energy of where this could go.
Okay.
If I was to, like, open that door.
So now that brings me to an important question. I've heard before that a man knows pretty much on the first date if this is a woman he can marry. Is that true?
I was at a wedding. That was part of their vow.
Really?
In his vow, he was saying, like, I knew, like, you
on
were.
the first date.
Well, he said, well, I knew you was going to be my wife. So
I haven't came across that yet. Like, my ex-girlfriend, I'm saying, my ex-girlfriend, I wanted to marry her down the line of us getting to know each other, but I didn't know, like, right away.
See, that's how they say, that's how you know when it's real. You know right away.
Oh, well.
You know right away. I've had men tell me that, like, when it's that woman, you will know from pretty much the first date if this is a woman that you can marry. And I've always wanted to know from other guys
from the first
that
date,
was true.
though?
From the first date. They say just the same way women know if she's going to sleep with him when she first
But
sees
that's
him.
kind of different.
It's the same thing.
That's
a little different.
I mean, we do know. It doesn't mean
that's
we're going to do it, but
that's
we
a
know.
little different, though, than
How
me
is it a
saying,
little
like,
different?
I want to marry her, and I
No,
don't.
I'm not saying you want to. Like, you're saying, like, from the first date, this is someone I can marry. You can tell from the first date if this is a woman that possesses what you want in a wife.
I think everyone has been on a date and like you feel the vibe,
like it clicks,
and you're liking it. And in between the days, you'll be like, this could go somewhere, and you keep on going and going. And cause my last relationship, I ain't gonna front, we was thinking marriage and all that other stuff. But then it's like now that I'm in a better relationship, it's like. That was a joke. That was like, fuck out of here. Like, that shit was not gonna work whatsoever. Now,
it's
like,
true.
you're in a better, you're
this
like
is something better.
Right. It's like everybody has thought about it. Like, I'm gonna be with him forever. And then it's like,
yeah,
nigga, please.
Reality
Like,
strikes
nah.
it, right? Like, there is better out there. Yes, it is.
Always.
But we're gonna take a break. We've been talking it out with Ben Keatin. He has serenaded us. We got some more music coming up from him.
Ben Keatin.
Keatin all day. Get it right. All day. We're gonna take a break. Listen to some tunes. So you guys don't go anywhere. Talk It Out Radio. We'll be back.
Baby, I know where you're going. I know you still long for something. How long have you been broken? This time is no different. I know you imagine drifting around the world. I know you imagine that day when the tables turn. You don't have to come back for me, but it would make things much better if you did. I'll be right here when you call me. I'll be there running. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll be here with no questions, girl. You don't need no it. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. When they say you're missing, baby, oh, I'll meet you there. Oh, I'll meet you there. And you know nothing can stand in my way. Whatever it is, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. You know I've been so lost without you, and when it all falls, I got you. And if you reach the point of no return, I hope you discover your worth. I know you imagine drifting around the world. And I can't imagine being without my girl. You don't have to come back to me, but it would make things much better if you did. I'll be right here when you call me. I'll be there running. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll be here with no questions, girl. You don't need no it. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. When they say you're missing, baby, oh, I'll meet you there. Oh, I'll meet you there. And you know nothing can stand in my way. Whatever it is, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. No matter how far you go, I know you'll return, baby. I search high and low until I can look no more. Whenever, wherever, whatever it takes for you, girl, I'll meet you there. Distance, baby, I don't care. In this world ain't nothing fair. I'll be right here when you call me. I'll be there running. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll be here with no questions, girl. You don't need no it. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. When they say you're missing, baby, oh, I'll meet you there. Oh, I'll meet you there. And you know nothing can stand in my way. Nothing ain't gonna stand in my way. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there.
DSN, The Matrix Studios Network.
For sure, 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 for sure. I'm an A1 creator, not an imitator. Got me feeling like time flies. See you later, I'm gone. I'ma tell you straight up. The only way it's up on this elevator. Watch me etching stone on the way turned up. I'm only turning down if I'm going down. Just let me know what you want. Just gonna keep it where it's at, baby. And for now, let me know what you own. I'ma tell you this is real love. Real love, I see that you ain't never feel love. Feel love, I know it's hard for you to get love. Get love, I pull up, pick you up and peel off. Peel off and we can do it for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. We gon' get
I never let you go. I can't call it. Girl, you know what it be when I be on it. We pump a little big bun, hit 100. It's all up to you, girl. I'ma tell you this is real love. Real love to see that you ain't never feel love. Never feel love. I know it's hard for you to kill love. Kill love, I pull up, pick you up and peel off. Peel off, and we can do it for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. We gon' get it for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. We gon' do it for sure. Run and tell everybody this is all yours. You ain't even gotta question it. I'm yours, you're mine for sure. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure, baby. For sure. For sure. I'm yours, you're mine for sure.
DSN, The Matrix Studios Network.
Our friends.
We are back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out Radio, and we have been joined by our next guest artist. We got Mr. Tay Bell in the building. How you doing?
You know,
Good?
just living.
Looking nice.
They came for
Tiffany and I
live.
are just like surrounded right now.
They came for live. They
came.
It's the opportunity for the women they watching, so you know they're gonna be
The
like,
ladies, yeah, I hope
is
you
he
guys are
single?
really enjoying this. Ladies, you're in for a treat. We've been having a great night. We've been having some interesting topics and conversations going on. We've been serenaded by Mr. Vin Keatin. We're gonna get serenaded by Mr. Tay Bell, and it's gonna be a takeover, love and R&B tonight. So you guys better be making love while we're on the air. We don't need none of that. Do that shit after. No. So tell us about you. Introduce yourself.
My name is Tay Bell. I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
I'm 26 years old.
Aww.
I don't know what that's about right there.
say you're a baby.
I wish I missed that age.
You know, yeah, I'm an R&B singer,
Nice.
songwriter.
Okay.
Been doing this for about 12 years now,
12 years.
and you know,
He's only like 12 years old. He's been doing this for 12 years.
that's as long I've been doing. I started writing with Warner Music Group when I was 13.
Wow.
So that's, you know.
I'm like
that's
13.
I've
What
been
was you
doing.
writing about?
Right. What were you talking about at 13?
That's it's an R&B thing, man. I don't know how to explain it. you
It's
know.
an R&B thing. So just from singing R&B, how much love you get just from having that voice?
It's pretty. I don't know. It's
He's
normal,
humble.
you know. Like
it's normal.
No, I'm saying it's not like, you know, people running up to me all day. It's not like
When
that.
you perform.
When I perform, like,
The
you know,
love you get back.
I give intimate performances, so it's like,
Nice.
you know, the lyrics. I guess the lyricism, you know, brings the crowd. So it's like,
Okay. Are you the writer of your music?
absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
What
a writer
inspired you to
first
write?
all day.
Nice.
So-
What inspires you when you're writing?
Anything, you know, my relationships, other people's relationships, the things that's going on around me. Just, you know, everyday life.
So are you
know,
single?
Am I single?
Jump right
Look,
Nah,
you gotta see what the
I'm not
board is.
single.
Oh.
No, I'm not single.
See, what we have a single singer
And then an unsingles. It doesn't matter. We get opinions from them all,
There
right?
you go.
I've been single once in my life before, you know what I'm saying? I was single before.
Nice.
But so at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to writing, I'm influenced by a bunch of things that's going on around me, what I've been through, what I'm, you know what I mean, what other people have been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it expands my pen. So
Who's some of the artists you've worked with in the past?
work with a few artists, Neo, Seven Streeter, Christina Aguilera, Ashanti.
Nice.
I work with a few artists. Some upcoming artists, Candace, which is under the Compound label.
Okay.
Jasmine, she just signed to Epic. Few artists.
Nice.
Few artists, yeah.
Okay. So is there any artists you're trying to still kick it with?
Nah, I'm just, you know, I'm just doing what I do, and I'm just waiting for people to, you know, gravitate towards me, if that makes any sense. So,
Well, you guys sing R&B, so in your opinion, people have all kinds of things to say about the music that's out today. How do you feel about today's R&B music?
I got a lot to say about this. I'm gonna let my man go ahead.
Keatin?
So I think honestly was a lot of the music, and I think there's a niche for everything, right? So I'm not going to discount anybody because I would never stop anybody from making money and feeding their families off music. But I think as far as R&B, the music about love is missing.
Wow.
Like the appreciation for women is missing in the music.
Talk about it.
And the vulnerability.
Talk about
You know, the
100%.
vulnerability as men singing music is kind of missing. Everybody is always in a position of power, but we human. So I think that's what's kind of missing.
Okay.
Because today R&B sing is about like, let me stick it in and let me
Yeah, like
you
back
and-
in the day, like it wasn't as vulgar as it is now. Like
Now it's
R&B
crazy.
was slick talk.
Yeah,
and,
it was smooth.
You know what I'm saying? You say things to a female that get them, you know, feeling a certain
Yeah,
way
you remember the
and,
song, the very
and touch their emotions.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's
That
like
was
straight. Let's go to the
Straight
club.
to
We're gonna
it.
drink
Yep.
this, and then we're gonna do this after.
Yeah.
Like it's, you know what I mean?
Hi, my name is. Let's
I
smash.
can't get with it. I'm
My,
just keep it
my
for
thing
real.
is, honestly, man, as a fellow songwriter, I write all my music. I think it's like you're not putting no thought into it.
Absolutely.
Because it takes thought to be smooth
100%.
and slick. It takes thought. No, it
100%.
takes thought to really sit down and think how you saying this. Because just because I'm not Jay-Z or Beyonce, somebody's listening.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're judging me the same way.
And a lot of people that come into the game don't have the mindset of wanting to be epic or have longevity.
Yeah.
Like my goal is never to have a single that people like. I don't care about that.
That's a lot of
I don't never want to be a whatchamacallit. Like yo, remember whatchamacallit song? I don't want to be that dude.
One hit
I'm never
wonder.
gonna
One
be
hit
that dude.
wonder.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like when I feel prepared and I feel like I have things to follow up what I've done in the past.
Right.
Like when a song hit the radio, you can't just have a song on the radio and think that that's it.
No, that's the beginning.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
that's
that's
for
just
some people. They want to have that one.
That's their
hit
big- yeah.
in the club. That
yeah,
one.
like
I wanna
but
be
that,
a one hit
that
wonder.
but when you're really about this, that's not what it's about. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if I get a song, well, I've had a song on radio called Olivia Wilde in 2015, and when I got that song on the radio, my feelings were never, yo, I got a song on the radio, I'm good now.
Gotcha.
That's what people go
Makes you
to.
wanna
Like
go
they like
harder.
I've succeeded and that's all I needed. No, it's never about that. It's like I want to be a household name. I want people to understand that this is something I cared about when I put it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's never gonna be a song where, yo, that song is dope, but you don't know who made it. I don't know. I can't name 5 songs from last summer that's hot. That was hot. 5 people that made 5 songs that was
I'm
hot
trying to
last
think
year.
like what
He's
song was.
right.
hot.
I don't know what songs
No.
was hot last
You
year.
probably know the
keep up.
songs, but you don't know the people.
But you don't know
That's
the
what I'm saying.
people.
That's the thing. Like, and I never want to be in that position.
I hear that.
So that's
That's
where it's
just
at
like
right
with
now.
I know y'all probably gonna laugh. Like I don't know why I like this song, Mama D's song in that order.
I do too.
Yo, on the
In that
low,
order.
She
I
just
be
went-
at my I
she
be
just
at
went
my
crazy
crib
with
like
that.
I was on
was on
Snapchat and people
topic.
was laughing because I was like
In
I
that
get
order.
my hair, nails, and lashes. Don't forget about my edges. And people was like, why do you? They like, nah, I ain't gonna front. That song is mad catchy.
just
It's
catchy.
just so catchy, but it's dumb.
catchy.
It's like, damn.
It is.
You got grandma making music like this. I'm
Yeah.
like, where
But
the?
honestly,
But
man,
we had that back then too. Remember, it had no freaking lyrics to
That's
it.
a little different.
But everybody, how is that different? Everybody jammed to that song.
what song is that?
You don't remember that song? I was sitting at the table for the man to pour the coffee.
That's before my time.
The
Yeah.
melody did it for that. But
That's all
it's like,
she said throughout the whole song was really.
Yeah, we
How
all-
come he knows this
I know
song and
you
you
don't.
guys don't?
Because I didn't listen to that song.
Oh
But,
my
but no, like
gosh.
honestly, like my goal is to make timeless music.
absolutely.
You know, if I made it now, 10 years
right.
from now, people can still listen to it. Because I look up to Marvin Gaye,
Absolutely.
Teddy Pendergrass, Stevie Wonder, Prince, Michael
Vandross.
Jackson, Luther Vandross,
Yes.
Al
That's where
Green,
I'm
the
at
Isley Brothers.
with
That's
mine.
who I look up to. So I don't really listen to the radio.
I can still
Okay.
play me and Maxwell.
Maxwell,
From-
D'Angelo.
I love it.
I like
You know,
going to go
so-
to his
Classics.
concert. Like
Yes.
he still got music. It just be like, yes. Like I don't know. In my household,
Girl, you
I
know
play like 99, right? Like
91.
95 music. Like
Yes,
my
that's
mom
my
don't like
favorite.
today's rap. She
You
be like,
guys
take
have
that garbage
definitely
off.
brought it back
Yeah,
the R&B. I want Mr. Van Keaton to perform for us again.
Okay.
So he is going to perform his second song, guys. I want him to get ready to bring it again, ladies. Get it right, and
then
we'll
we
be
gonna-
right back with Mr. Van Keaton.
Dope.
Just bull
bag on a cute bitch. Now she think I'm wavy like a cruise ship. All my chains on, all my cool shit. Flexing, ain't nobody gon' do shit. Digits for the 9, free the Billy though. I money dance, transaction been approved. It's a light day, Michael Nike tech suit. I can show you niggas what that flex do. Though she was the gang, now you feeling shame. I ain't even invited, she just fucking came. Now she kissing me in different places. You wanna leave a picture putting kissy faces. I just popped a yerky, now I lit, bro. And I killed this fig, get this flick, bro. I was on the grind, had to get low. And everybody tubbing to that fifth blow. Blow a bag up at Ace as soon as fresh home. Stripper so excited when she see a nigga. Rollie with the bezel, know you see a nigga. You ain't about that life, we can see it, nigga. I'm so up, I tag my bro and we in, nigga. You ain't got no paper, who you G'in', nigga? Pretty nigga, I ain't making boss moves. Yeah. And I still got prices on the dog food. On my G-Block shit, shot to shot money. Need the loud pass, someone call the broski naughty. I'm with swag, riding, going to school with Spanish shorty. Swear these bros love me, I can shake them on me. I'm too pretty. You gon' turn me to the old me. I don't know y'all niggas, do not bro me. I never trust a nigga, they be fake, son. Never trust a nigga with no day ones. Facts. This is day one. Shake son, fuck I think I is Mason son. Mix a Margiela with the babe, son. In the bucket, but I'm plotting on a race, son. She got all my lyrics in a caption. A nigga really got your chick rapping. So my bro said that this year that I'm spazzing. Hood nigga, but I'm super illy with the fashion. I'm in Paris with it. Cuban on my wrist, Cuban on my wrist. Flex. Cuban on your bitch, you ain't seen a sin, I'm really talking cause I'm out here. Royale gang, this is all yeah.
New music on DSN Radio. Check us out on the MatrixStudiosNetwork.com. DaMatrixStudiosNetwork.com. Or on the TuneIn app. We're bringing you the most influential artists in the world.
Oh, I want you. I want you. I'm in trouble. I want you. I want you. I'm in trouble. Yes, I want it all. Damn it if I fall, if I fall. It looks like it will be worth it. Hey. Wrap my hands on the curve. I'll even let you drive me insane. Girl, I wanna play your game, but every time something keeps pulling me back, saying don't attack. All that pleasure won't be equal to the pain. Oh. No good. If I go, I'll be, yeah. No good for my body, but not my soul. Trouble. Hey, it's getting harder to fight. Got me questioning myself. Does it wrong or right? Just one night, I'd like to explore and get lost inside, but something keeps pulling me back, saying don't attack. All that pleasure won't be equal to the pain. No good, no good, no good, no good. If I go, I'll be, oh, good for my body, but not my soul. Trouble, woo. Oh. You've got me in your garden. What about just survive? Is it worth it to give up my salvation? My blood is racing, girl. I get shaking. I'm in trouble. Woo! If I go, I'll be, oh. No good for my body, but not my soul. I'm in trouble. Oh. No good. Oh, good for my body, but not my soul. Oh, ooh, trouble. Thank you.
Give it up. I want to do like some snaps.
Grace was going crazy over here.
You really have a voice from God. Let's give it up time for Ben KEATIN.
Trouble.
Yes,
wow,
absolutely.
I'm wishing I could sing Trouble.
Stallion is in trouble right about now. Okay. That was awesome.
His
How
voice
you
go
feeling?
low and then go.
No, like
I see tears in his eyes. Like woo, yes.
but
it's music, man.
Every song like is a real moment. So that song for me was like me admitting, like, you know, like I have trouble with lust. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so as a real man, it was like my testimony. So like that song, every time I sing it, you know, it pulls on me, because I think it's something when you could put the mirror on yourself, and that's what music is for me. You know, it's me. It's my therapy. Like, you know, someone else going through that, but they can't express it the way I can.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, I'm gonna use my what's a weakness and make it a strength, and you know, share it. So that song, every time I sing it, it pulls on me, because it's true. Every song I sing is true, but like that's like it's like an emotionally naked. So it's kind of like it doesn't even matter where I'm at. It's like it doesn't
That's
matter
like
where I'm at.
Did you pick up your heart because you left it over there on the floor? He really sang.
That's a shower song, because I can't sing. I'll probably sing it in the shower like, oh, I sound mad good.
Shower
and then
song.
come out and be like, trouble. Like, hell no.
But that's the dopest part. What he said was like, you know, it's real.
Right.
You know, people don't look at R&B as an art anymore. Like,
No,
you
they
can't even
don't.
distinguish
They
the
don't.
difference between an R&B and a hip hop record anymore.
You sure can.
And that's the most,
You sure can.
Let me explain something to y'all. That's the most annoying
It
thing
is.
in the world.
Like, you know,
to
I
not determine, like, not be able to distinguish what's different between hip hop and R&B.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
True.
You know,
It's so
I would
many
never
songs,
fathom
he's
the
right.
idea of not understanding what's R&B and what's hip hop.
The rappers are singing, the singers
are
are
rapping.
rapping.
That
It's
shit don't
all
make sense.
confused.
Because you know, honestly, and people ask me all the time, like I was at a Spotify event, right, and it was like, oh, you don't think R&B is like a dead genre? Like, you know, I know you singing. I'm like, no, because there's a whole. I'm like, how is it dead when you got Sam Smith and Adele killing? It's just the thing is, I think for us is like the color. They think that we all walk down the street can sing 4 octaves, and they think it's like not amazing to them. It's like, oh, everybody black sings.
Wow.
People ask me all the time, oh, is your family like the Jacksons? No.
Can't right now.
Like, no, for real, they be like, oh, really? You got 4 brothers and 3 sisters? Are y'all like a band? I'm like, no.
Shit, that's a lot.
You know, it's not. So it's like, I think, like, and I'm not discounting anybody because it takes, you know, something you working on something to get it where it's polished enough that it could be on radio. But it never, it's not this like I was given and what I'm working and when I'm bringing to the table.
Right.
You know, and I think
just
it's
to
needed.
piggyback on what he just said, and I love people that don't change who they are just because of what's hot right now.
Yeah.
Like I would never stop doing pure R&B because that's what people don't want to hear.
Right.
People don't know what they want to hear until they hear it.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep writing the same music I'm writing. I'm gonna keep singing the same music I'm singing. And I'm gonna keep making the same music I'm making.
Ooh.
And that's just what it's gonna be.
I'm loving these guys.
People
up
are gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna be receptive to the music that we're making because it's a feeling. It's not just words and a beat that you're hearing. It's a pure feeling that you feel. You know what I'm saying? You feel the music. And that's what music is supposed to be.
Like I was in the studio one time and it was like, oh, you know, you don't sound like Chris Brown or Trey Songz.
You're not
I was like, that's not what I'm supposed to. I was like, I'm not
yourself.
them, they're not me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's, a lot of times when people try to change stuff, you lose what's unique to you. Because if I go and try to do some Chris Brown stuff, it may be successful, but I'm not him. Like that's him. That's not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, and
Right.
if you ask me what time I was like, look, I'm a songwriter. His hair track, I could write something to it, but that's not me. I'm not gonna change who I am.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
His music is for him. Like that Trouble song. Can you hear Chris Brown singing that?
No, not at all.
Hell no.
That's
Like,
made for
And like-
that's for him.
Absolutely.
Like as a songwriter, it gives you the ability to write in like different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the songs I write for other people, I don't write for myself because I feel what I write for myself, and for other people, I can write whatever they need. You know what I'm saying? I did have an issue this past couple weeks. I was writing a song for this new artist, and the song that I gave back to their manager, they were like, nah, you think you could write it? I need it to sound like T-Fly, like Bryson Tiller, or Ty Dolla $ign. And I'm just like, yo, bro, like you asking Tay Bell to write these records. You're not asking these to write. So the record is gonna sound like what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
get them to write
I wrote 3 records for the same person, and then I just said, you know what? Like at the end of the day, you either gonna mess with the record or you're not gonna mess with the record. I put effort into writing the songs.
Absolutely.
These people don't really put effort into writing the songs. I'm just keeping it all the way official.
No, it's the truth.
But it's not even to throw shade or hate or
Nice.
That's
like
some
these are people
they
that,
just want the
you know what I'm saying? Like I know for a fact they work hard at their craft, they do what they do, but we do what we do in different ways. Like at the end of the day, I love the art. People don't think of R&B as an art form anymore. It's just, you know, they just listen to music and it's music. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think about it that way.
It's like honestly, it's kind of bypassed, and I think it's a lot about like urban because you got people that's in the game like Tank, you know, still making amazing
They
music.
sleep on him. I love
Joe, who I look up to,
Classic.
both of them like my
Classics.
R&B idols. You know, I grew up idolizing R. Kelly's music, so R. Kelly still makes great music. You know what I'm saying?
He
You got a lot of
does.
people.
He
It's
does.
just
He gotta stay at the schoolyard. But he does.
I think it's the thing is like they just kind of like trying to say, oh, that's not hot, but it's not about. It's not.
R&B.
My thing is
Yeah, they do.
feelings like that song. I have people like Instagram me like, man, like I hear your pain in that song. I hear what that's
right.
not. And I was like, and then they be like, do you write? I'm like, that's 100% a life experience. The first time I heard that song in the studio, I cried.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah,
on
like
that
both of your
song.
songs
You guys-
had me like really like, damn, I'm really into it. So
You
yeah,
know,
I gotta
so-
get you.
And I definitely want to get
So
to
I can hear
Mr. K
Yeah.
over here. He's gonna perform for us as well. So before we, get to the end of our show, we want to get Mr. K up here on the microphone because we got two.
Tay.
I'm saying K or Tay. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Tay.
I'm
Tay
glad,
Bell.
I'm glad y'all
She was
caught
looking
it.
like-
I was gonna let it right, but my people's
you
on the
better
left side.
correct
caught it.
me, because I thought
That's
I
all
was saying
good.
Tay.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm hearing Tay. I'm sorry. Tay
No,
Bell.
it's all good. It's all good.
We definitely want to hear his voice. So we're going to take a quick break because we want to get him on the mic.
man,
so we'll be
like-
right back, you guys. Don't move.
Well,
Yeah.
Nah, man, music, that's what it's
I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my, This is that Carhartt, Timberland, boot, truth telling, all proof lies there. In the heart of our city, you keep your brim low. So windows won't be exposed to a street full of lost souls. From the home of the originator, we gave it all to him, you can thank me later. Why we ain't talk to him if they ain't gon' wake up? Niggas breaking all rules just to get some paper. Without all those fancy cars, without all those fancy clothes, we gon' still know who we are. I just thought that you should know. I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my. This is that hard knock speaker, blow fat lace sneaker, so slow. Pop through your own block and they show you love. It's that adrenaline that's rushing, flowing through your blood. No problem coming from the bottom when you know the plug. Nevertheless, the aim ain't never changed. The home of the brave with games that barely played. No matter what you claim, the pain is still the same. I never did a thing for fame to get a name. No. All those fancy cars, without all those fancy clothes, we gon' still know who we are. I just thought that you should know. I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for. This is that back block where the have-nots have the have-lock jackpot. From the mic jack to the black top, milk crate on the gate, cash from the curb. On a store, entrepreneur, get they cash from the curb. Just know it's gon' pass. Whatever ain't for you ain't gon' last. This all truth telling, ain't no lying. You don't know what this is, but this is that. This is that. Without all those fancy cars, without all those fancy clothes, we gon' still know who we are. I just thought that you should know. I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my, I put on for my.
We are back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out Radio with our special guest up here, Mr. Vin Keatin, as well as Mr. Tay Bell. So you guys have gotten to hear Vin Keatin. We got Tay Bell up next. Beautiful voice. So he's going to sing for us. We want to hear 24 Roses. And then after he finishes performing for us, we're going to dig all in onto these songs that he's going to be singing for us tonight. So we still have a few minutes left. Tay Bell's coming up next. Vin Keatin's in the building. We had Samra Arthur coming in. It's Love and R&B night right here on Talk It Out Radio. I don't know how you guys are feeling about that.
Feeling good.
Definitely, right? But are we ready for Mr. Tay Bell? Keep it loud.
Yeah. You can turn it up a little bit. Yeah. They say they never really miss you till you're dead or you're gone. So on that note, I'm leaving after this song. See, evidently we were made for each other, but we just can't get along. I don't wanna fight no more, cause right now, the look you have in is priceless, and make a nigga wanna lay that pipe down. Just pipe down. Everything is alright now. Don't even know what we arguing about. You just want a reason to cuss me out. The way you say my full name, yeah, the whole thing. That's how I know when you're angry. Then you curl your top lip, I trip like oh shit and say damn it, just look at my baby. The way we fold your arms when your face off, that make me wanna kiss your little face off. Instead of storming out to take off, I'm trying to figure out what article to take off. I could start up there, or I could go down there, so I could change a little mood, girl. Since you wanna be a rude girl, next move is on you. Girl, I'm saying, baby, next move is on you. You know I'm prepared, yeah. You ain't playing fair, baby. Yeah. Check it out.
And now I'm in the pitch black room full of candles. I'm ready for you, mama. I know you could tell. Music low, play a little Patti LaBelle. Pick you up, take you to the kitchen table. This is table in the eyes of the public. And I ain't never told no lies to the public. So this ain't nothing but the truth, girl. Come let me change your little mood, girl. Your little mood, girl. Come let me change your little mood, girl, girl, girl. Girl, 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 girl. Mood girl, my root girl, girl. Mood girl, girl, girl. Yeah. That's the interlude, man. I just want to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's off the EP. This joint right here, 2 Dozen Roses. I know my fellas could vibe with it. Ladies as well. If you ever been in a relationship with somebody, if you ever loved somebody, you've been through one of these situations. Feel me? Check it out. 2 dozen roses, I left them with the doorman. I saw the letters that I wrote there that you ain't never opened. And then listen, I just wrote to say I'm sorry and I'm a different man. I ain't trying to ruin none of your future plans, girl, but I still ain't get over you. Your mama told me that you're through with me, darling, but that ain't what I wanna do till I hear that from you. So I'm hoping there could one day be a chance for me, for me to. I wanna hold you, baby. Don't wanna fade away. If you leave, do you think I'll ever? Oh, please let me hold you, babe. Don't let it fade away. Don't leave, baby, please let me. Check it out. 2 dozen roses, I left them with the doorman. All the letters that I wrote there that you ain't never opened, baby. See, I was cruising down Fulton and saw you walking with your boyfriend. I was gonna pull over on my bullshit, but I just kept it moving. Happy to see you hadn't at all. You still got a smile that's to die for. And I can't believe it's been this long, so long, and I still ain't get over you. Your people told me to be through with you, darling, but that ain't what I wanna do until I hear from you. So I'm hoping there could one day be a chance for me, for me, for me. For me to let me hold you, babe. I don't wanna fade away. If you walk out that door, girl, I never. Oh, please let me hold you, darling. Don't let it fade away. Don't let me get another. Check it out. Sent you my open scribe, and to my surprise, you never replied. But I never realized the pain that you hiding inside is blinding the eyes. For that I apologize. You notice, should have been my only focus. Wasn't my top priority, but was the closest. It's like when one door opens, the closes. If I could do it again, I would have never chose this. 2 dozen roses. Appreciate it.
Awesome love and R&B. It has been a phenomenal night. Vin Keatin, hey Belle, can we give another round of applause for our R&B artist building tonight, guys? one more time, it's almost time for us to get out of here. Before we go, don't forget, guys, we got Black Wall Street coming up in Bridgeport, Connecticut, August 27th. Support, support, support. Come on out. Stallion Style Designs. My clothing line will be out there as well. We have over 200 vendors.
Can't wait to be in your
neighborhood, guys.
Dope.
Black Wall Street.
Y'all send me the invite, man.
Also, I'm definitely going to send you that.
Connecticut.
I would love for you guys to come on. Y'all should come perform. It would be awesome. Like, you guys have been phenomenal tonight. So don't forget, we're trying to have, well, not trying. We're having our first spoken word night on Talk It Out Radio, September 4th, guys. So email us if you are an artist or a poet and you want to come up here and do some spoken word.
Send them bios.
Oh, yeah, send it to us. Send us your music.
I will definitely send you.
If you want to get heard on Talk It Out Radio, send it to us. Vin Keatin, before we get out of here, please tell everyone how they can follow you, get your music.
Okay. First off, Vin Keatin on my project, The Beginning of Forever, is available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play. You can reach me at vinkeatin.com. I have a website. So that's VINKEATIN.com. And that'll have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that.
Wow, okay.
Dope.
Your turn. Tay Bell Music.
Myself, Tay Bell Music, Instagram, Twitter, Tay Bell Music, website, taybellmusic.com. You can also find me on Reverb Nation.
Nice.
Tay Bell Music. Yeah, got a project coming out in October, Cadillac Confessions. EP following.
You drive a Cadillac?
Nah, Cadillac is just to represent the old school because that's what my music represents. And Confessions is just things I want to let out. So, Cadillac Confessions is, that's where the title came from. But we'll get into that later. You know what I'm saying? So Cadillac Confessions coming real soon. That's going to be dope. Yeah. That's really what it is. Tay Bell Music on everything.
Tay Bell Music. Tay Bell Music.
You got to make it one thing.
Vin
So
Keatin.
everything is unison. Nobody looking all over the place.
Sir.
Two great voices. I'm going to have these head all night, y'all.
Two dozen roses trouble.
Definitely entertained. Love and R&B. I want to thank you again to my artists for coming in. I want to say thank you again to Sam, our author.
Thank you.
You guys, you got to come back and bless us again. I love R&B. You guys stick true to yourself.
Always.
Keep the music real. You got us in tears.
I love people R&B.
I love R&B. It's the soul
It's like
of
the
music.
power network.
It's the soul of music.
She gave me like 2 days. Found an artist. I was like, I heard of him before. I'm like, and I know people that know him. So I said, let me hit him
Thank
up.
you for coming
Appreciate
through.
it.
Definitely. Vin
Appreciate
Keatin always comes through for me. Thank you again, guys. Don't forget next Sunday. Talk It Out Radio every Sunday right here on DSN. Get those apps. Watch us next Sunday. Follow us on Instagram, Talk It Out Radio. I'm Grace the Stallion.
And I'm Tiffany Monet.
We'll see you next week. Good night.
Yes, sir.
I've been round the world, seen a lot of beauties, ain't seen none like you. Came straight out of heaven now, and I'm ready to get my wings. Oh, I wanna get close to you. Promise I won't do what the others do. Spitting game just to get it to you. I wrote you this song to let you know you are amazing and breathtaking, a beauty never seen. Right out my dreams, you are a diamond in the sky, and I'm going
mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.
You need the latest news and the latest fashion. Tune in to Talk It Out and watch that stallion. The whole city know that we on the horizon. The talk of the city, New York. Talk with me if you need to vent, or if you're rent spent, things don't make no sense. Life getting too tense, put your troubles on hold. If you sip or you roll, whatever I suppose. Turn on the radio. You with the queen whose voice is gold. She thick. Don't let him in the waste. This shows a fine taste with design by Grace, and we won't stop until we heard in 50 states. Talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out.
What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out. What's on your mind? Talk it out. Do you have some time? Talk it out. I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out show. Talk it out.